Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. And yeah, I'm looking at the wrong camera view again. That's it. That's the one I want. Yeah. I really should make separate scenes for whether it's a window capture, game capture, or Elgato. I really should, but then again, I'd run the risk of, is this game actually game capture? Or do I have to window capture it? I can run into that problem. I don't know. Meh. Is what it is. Anyway, we are back with some more Digimon Survive now. It's been a little bit since we played some Digimon Survive. Let's press that button to get that glorious, glorious title music. God damn it. I love this music so much. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, as I said, we are back with some more Digimon Survive today. We're continuing on the moral route. And we're nearly done it. We're on like the second last chapter, I believe. Oh shit, I think actually we're on the last chapter. Yeah, we're on the last chapter. This is it. I have the walkthrough Nevermore, sent me a little while ago. And looking at it, I have 5 battles. 5 actual battles that happen, and then the game is over. Well, the route's over. We still have 2 more routes to go. And if I want to continue doing any more of the Mugen Recollections, which I might. Maybe get through all of those just to say, hey, I did it. But, recap of what happened last time. We brought the fight to the Master. We actually did bring the fight to the Master. Everyone to try and take them out while also attempting to save Miyuki at the same time. Things were kind of going okay, especially after we finally figured out how to get there. His base is in the bottom of the shrine, by the way, so that was a thing. But we get there, and obviously we start trying to fight him to save Miyuki, even having the professor and everyone, even Haru, all calling out to Miyuki inside the Master, who just like completely engulfed and fused with her at that point. Just calling out to her to try to get her to break free, and it was kind of working. Kinda. She was kind of able to resist a bit, but not fully, and eventually Haru had to take a hit for the professor and ended up dying in front of us, so no more Renamon. That, however, what the hell was it? Managed to spur the Agumon and Gabumon on, because Gabumon joined us, by the way, into making Omnimon. That was a thing. We have Omnimon now. Actually, he's Omegamon in this. What the hell else? Oh, we did get Miyuki. That was the end of it. I'm sorry. I'm like getting brain farts here. So, yeah. Just kind of regroup from here because the Master is not dead. Not yet, anyway. So we're just going to load up and continue on. Ah, that's right. It's a random thing back into the real world.
了解。引き続き捜索を継続せよ。先生、落ち着いてもう一度状況をお話しいただけますか。心当たりは。
心当たりは本当にないんです。勝手に出ていくような子たちじゃないはずなのに。聞いたか？ 大学教授や地元の兄弟も行方不明になってんだってよ。大学教授って60歳過ぎなんだろ。大人までいなくなるってやばいよな。集団失踪ってやつ。ここ50年前も似たような事件あったんだって。ここだけの話、神隠しって話だぜ。天狗か鬼の仕業だって。
あのさ、変なのが回ってきたんだけどさ、これ山の中だよな。見間違いかと思ったけど。
I'm sorry, the model for boyish girl looks really low detail compared to everyone. I don't know. There's something, I think it's like the hair and the face. It just feels off. I don't know, it just feels really goddamn off.
見てくれよこいつ。
うわ、だいぶブレてるな。
Ah, the battle between Agumon and Piedmon from a long while ago.
慌てて撮ったんだろ。なんだと思う？
おいおい、これ怪獣じゃないか。明らかに野生の動物は違うぞ。こっちに映ってるのはピエロ？いや、でもあんまり人っぽくないな。こいつら向かい合って構えてまるで戦っているみたいだな。
まさかこれって神隠しの妖怪とか？
やば、これネットにアップしたらバズんじゃね？
Like, you see what I mean? Brown hair boy here, this random generic model looks better than boyish girl. She just feels really low quality compared to the
い
others.
やいや、こんなの作り物にしか見えないって。
I can't be the only one seeing this, right?
ああ、でもまあ試しにあげてみるか。
I can't be the only one that notices that, how it just feels so low poly. And low effort. Comparatively. Oh yeah, they're still in the Master's everything.
ここってなんだ？そうだ、アグモは
たくまどこ？
アグモ、よかった、無事だったのか。
たくまも無事だった。
よかった。けど安心しちゃいられないな。例の主は僕たちだけじゃ太刀打ちできない。みんなを探して合流しなきゃ。
Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember why we were separated again. It's just been a little while since we played.
行こうたくま。みんなで主をやっつけるんだ。
ここは歩きづらいな。真っ暗で足元もよく見えない。
Is there even ground?
たくま、前、誰かの気配。
Oh.
誰か？そこに誰かいるのか？
たくまか？
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good. It's them.
おお、たくまくんとアグモン。
みゆきと教授、ガブモも。
Digimon Belange, how's it going?
その様子だと怪我はないようだね。
よかった。よかったわね。レナも。たくまさんたち無事だったわよ。
Renamon's dead. Oh yeah. Okay. Still holding the egg. Okay. Okay, cool. They're not. I almost felt like this was gonna be a trick for a minute. Washing bottles? Oh, fun, fun. Miyuki is holding onto a large egg. That must be Renamon. No shit. We saw Renamon become an egg.
ここはどこなの？僕ら今どこにいるの？ここは祠の最下層。主の住処。
そして体内でもあるの。
Ew.
それに何よりこの場所こそが元の世界との扉を開くことができる場所。
Ew. What? We gotta be inside him to open a door. Ew.
たくまさんは一度来たでしょ。前に元の世界に戻る直前。
あの時の。でもあの時は教室だった。
あの時は私の半分が主に飲み込まれていたから。それで私の記憶が色濃く反映していたの。でも今は違うわ。
No Miyuki inside him with a soul for him to, you know, chew on. No pleasant set dressing. Okay.
主の感情そのものだから黒いもので覆い尽くされてる。主は私たちが集まらないようにバラバラにして一人ずつ飲み込もうとしているのよ。
Yeah, no, we're gonna kick his ass regardless, even if I just have Agumon. I have access to Omnimon now. Like, game over.
だから早くみんなを探しましょう。
Oh, that ain't good.
教授？
あ、いやしっけ、笑ったりして急に思い出したんだ。君は私の姉は頼もしい人だったってね。50年前のことなんてずっと思い出せなかったのに。
Okay, this is not the time to be, you know, thinking back fondly on the past when we're in the middle of a, you know, life or death situation.
生意気よ、春。
Ain't exactly little anymore. He's got 50 years on you. Physically. You have 1,000 years on him. Somehow. Time dilation bullshit disconnect between the worlds is really weird. Like, just really weird.
いつの間に私を君だなんて他人行儀に呼ぶようになったの？前みたいにお姉ちゃんって呼んでいいんだよ。
Yeah, try telling that to anyone. It's like, yeah, this is my older sister. How? You would try to explain that to anybody when you get back.
もう他人に甘える年じゃないよ。
あら、そうやって遠慮しないの。前にも言ったでしょ。
50年前にもそう言われたな。お姉ちゃん。
Oh my god. That's just weird. I know it's a big respect thing in Japan, but that's just weird. She's like a literal child still. And he's literally a 60-year-old man. That's just weird. But whatever. Whatever. You look at any anime nowadays, a lot of anime, they'll have a goof character that looks like they're an actual child, but really they're like a mother of 3. I'm not kidding. That's somebody. That's in an anime. They're literally designed to look exactly like a child. They have the height of a child. Their voice actress has a younger sounding voice. But they are in fact like a mother of teenagers. It's like, huh? Okay, you know this was just put in as a joke. But they try to play it straight. It's something. Anime is weird.
ねえ春、これが終わったらいろいろ聞かせて。元の世界に帰ったらあなたの人生のことやお父さんお母さんたちのこと、それから町のことも。
I've seen the new anime on Netflix all about different gods and they fight. Records of Ragnarok, I believe. All I know from that is Aphrodite has massive tits and she has attendants holding them up, because apparently bras aren't a thing gods wear.
あ、でもテレビが大きくなって壁にかかっているのは知っているわ。
いいとも。何でも話すよ。何時間でも何日でもずっと。
Oh yeah, she's gonna be like have massive culture shock from being away from the actual real world for 50 years.
お願いね。それから
I watched it all, and I can't wait for the next season to come out. It's pretty good. Huh. Okay.
帰るならこの子も一緒に連れて帰りたい。だってこの子はずっと私のそばにいた。
Still a little confused about Renamon. Because they like to flip-flop between whether this specific Renamon uses male or female pronouns. It's odd. I've brought it up a lot, and I mean, me and Nevermore have talked about it on stream, like, you know, through chat together a few times. It's like, is Renamon only call themselves, like, he and him, and everyone refers to them as he, him, just because they spent so much time as Haru, it just became easier? I mean, they even said they identify a little easier as Haru. They've just been in their form so long, they're comfortable in it. But then it's... Digivolutions still lead up to Sakuyamon? And there's at random points they do refer to Renamon as a she? I don't know. At the very least, the wiki refers to them as a he? Or at least masculine? I mean, at the end of the day, Digimon are quite literally, despite being literally binary beings, they are non-binary. They don't have gender. It's just whatever they decide to identify and go by, or want to present as. They're digital beings. They're literally binary, non-binary people. Animal, creature... I don't know. Digimon are non-binary, binary beings. How's that? How's that for confusing? Non-binary, binary beings.
卵レナモンか。
だって私のパートナーなんだから。
I think we're looking too far into this. Yeah, but that's my thing. I look too deep into things for no reason. It's an okay talking point. It's a good thing for discussion at some point around there. It can get confusing. I mean, look at Digimon Frontier. They had Crusadermon, or in Japan, Lord Knightmon. In English, they gave them a female voice actress because they're wearing pink armor, have a feminine body style and all that. But in Japan, they're just a man. Just an effeminate man. Yeah, not female at all. They're male, referred to as he. I don't know. Digimon are weird. You can't tell me Angel Man is not a guy and Angel Woman is not a girl. You never know. It's Digimon. Gender mean nothing to them, technically. They don't have gender. Okay, Angemon and Angelomon technically don't have genders. All Digimon technically do not have a gender. They are just digital beings. I'm gonna find that screenshot. There's an actual screenshot that is said in show by somebody. And, well, that somebody, just give me a minute to pull it up. There's image. And that's someone who actually said it, is Renamon themselves. By nature, Digimon don't have gender. Which, I mean, makes sense. Again, they're things that were created in a digital space. They're like amalgamations of things that take influence from the real world. That's it. So Digimon could look female, but like present as female, but actually identify as male? It can happen. I can't think of many that... I mean, again, Lord Crusadermon, or... No, I just combined the two names. Lord Knightmon or Lord and Crusadermon. That's like the primary example. Presents as female, but in Japan is actually male. Yeah. Just because it's a franchise designed to sell toys, don't mean it can't, you know, make you think every now and again.
レナモン。
パートナー。
At this point, the word just feels so right. It's how I think of Agumon too.
ああ、そうだな。家に帰って3人で一緒に暮らそう。
Oh, so you're just not gonna bring Gabumon with you, huh?
そのためにも今度は私が、いや、僕が守るよ。君、姉さんを。
それじゃあ行こう。みんなを探して主と戦うんだ。一緒に帰るために。
Alright, what do we got? Huh?
怖いよ。
Paradun?
どこなの？
今の声は。
I'm sorry, what?
姉さん、下がって。ガブモン。あ
アグモン、僕たちも。
待って、あれは。
Maybe it's not what we...
助けて。ある。お母さん。お父さん。
I'm sorry, what?
どこ？お姉ちゃん。どこ？
みゆきと春。
これはまさか私たちなのか。
I'm sorry, what?
なんで？
Is the master doing this just to fuck with them?
なんで？どうして？
I can put it on auto, so I don't have to keep clicking X.
誰も
Make it easy.
助けてくれないの。お姉ちゃん、どこ？ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。助けられなくてごめんなさい。僕は何にもできない。
Is this just another insecurities given physical form? What's going on? It's painful just listening to this. Okay, don't have an aneurysm, old man.
寂しいよ。苦しいよ。一人にしないで。早く誰か。あれ。助けて。
Professor, stop.
おい、どうした？教授。
分かってたんだ。姉さんが大変だって。でも何もできなかった。
Oh my
大人も
god.
話を聞かなかった。
Bro. Your sister's right next to you.
だから私はずっと。
春、しっかりしろ。
ガブモン、やれ。こいつらを跡形もなく。
Oh, fuck.
おう。
Did that attack even do anything? It's not making any move to fight back. I'm not sure we should be attacking without knowing what this thing is. Should we learn more about it? Or should I just back up the professor? And, okay, yeah, this is just another karma choice, which karma makes no... There's no reason for karma anymore at this point. Fuck it, we're going with the moral choice again. Is this another of the Master's Kenzoku? Or something else? We may end up regretting it if we carelessly rush into attack.
タクマ、何ぼーっとしてんだ。暇なら手伝ってくれ。
あ、ごめん、今行く。
待って、
What,
大
Miyuki?
丈夫。そのまま心配しなくていいから。
みゆき、待って、そんな無防備に近づいちゃ。
Huh? They're not attacking?
辛いよ、寂しいよ。もう平気よ。大丈夫、寂しくないから。だって弟が助けに来てくれたから。
They're literally are they literally talking to their insecurities at this point? Oh my god.
私は
Whatever.
もう一人じゃないの。
Is it supposed to show their growth? I think we've seen enough growth in this game so far.
そうだ、私だって同じだ。私も姉さんに会えた。こうして会いに来られたんだ。大人が誰も信じてくれなかったから自分で助けに来たんだ。もうあの時の無力な自分じゃない。
お姉ちゃんを助けられるの？
そうだ。
聞いて、もう一人の私。私はもう一人じゃないわ。私が一人だった時なんて一瞬だってなかったはずよ。だって一緒にいてくれたでしょ。
Yeah, on both halves of your soul. One half of the master chewing on it, the other half had Renamon pretending to be your little brother. Not the greatest of company, at least on one half of that, but it's something.
私の大切なパートナーが。
Yeah, stay with you for thousands of years. But still died to a cheap shot.
レナは
The fakes aren't crying anymore. Miyuki and the professor must have overcome themselves. It's pretty amazing. Miyuki really is something else.
姉さん、卵が。
Huh?
卵にひびが割れていく。
そうだ、約束したんだ。みゆきを絶対に一人にしないって。
What was the point of you dying if you came back less than a chapter later? Oh my fucking god. So that was a dumb death because it was immediately undone the next chapter. Whatever. At least I have Renamon again, I guess.
みゆき、ありがとう。君の心が私を呼んでくれたんだ。
おかえりなさい。
Oh, great. Oh, of course. Of course.
姿を変えた。いかん、襲ってくるぞ。
教授、みゆき、離れて。二人とも下がっていろ。ここからは俺たちの仕事だ。やろうぜ、レナモン。みゆきは私が守る。
Alright, let's do it. I'm just gonna use Omnimon. Like, I'm just gonna use Omnimon. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna not use him. Oh, they're evolving on their own. Why Garurumon?
ガルルモン
Whatever. Alright, I can bring one more with me. Magnangemon.
信じて前に進むだけだ
Start bat time.
みゆきはもう一人じゃない春や拓磨たち多くの仲間がいるもう私があの子を守る必要はなくなったんだ
そんなことないわレナモン。私はずっとあなたに守られてきた。あなたのおかげで意識を保っていられたの。レナモン、必要ないなんてそんな寂しいこと言わないで。一緒にいて一緒に支え合いましょう。だって私たちはパートナーなんだから。
So now what, you're gonna go to Cubimon, you're champion for no reason, even though you have access to a mega form?
みゆき
Whatever.
ああそうだ私はみゆきのパートナーだこれからもずっと君を守っていたい
ええ、お願いレナモン。
みゆきとのつながりを感じる
Are you going mega for no reason? I
なん
already
て
have
温かい
mega.
んだ
Game, Renamon already has access to mega. What are you doing to me?
私いや私とみゆきの力レナモンワープ進化
It's just Sakuyamon. We already know this. Whatever. Yeah, it's just Sakuyamon.
力は満ちましたみゆき私は君を守るそしてこの世界も守る
Unless the only reason I had access to Sakuyamon myself earlier was because I did the Harmony route where I got them that had access to Sakuyamon. That's probably why. Meh, oh well.
一緒に私たちの力でこの世界を守りましょう。
Alright. Yeah, those
僕の
moves.
番だね
I better be able to go to freaking Omnimon. Yes please. Goodbye, Gabumon. Okay, so I need to have Gabumon at the party for that to work.
オメガモン
Yeah, why would I not use
シ
Omegamon?
フを撃とう
Seriously, like, just, why wouldn't I?
フルキャノン
Yeah, he was guarding, he wasn't gonna do a lot to begin with. Hi, Ruby. What's up, honey? Am I gonna be interrupted every time with this thing?
そんなことない。ずっとレナモンがいてくれたし、春も来てくれたわ。みんな私を忘れていく。私を置いて大人になる。寂しい。寂しいよ。それは
大丈夫たとえ姿形は変わっても春は春だったみゆきにも日常は帰ってくるみゆきの時間はこれから始まるんだ
昨夜もありがとう。確かに私は寂しかったし怖かったわ。 でもみんなのおかげでもう一度始められるの。
You know, so far Miyuki's got a better fate than she did in the Harmony route.
これからきっと大変だろうけど、今はそれがとっても楽しみだわ。
Like she's actually, you know, existing as a person. And not just still possessed and doing nothing, but being possessed. Oh, okay.
さあ行くわよ。
私を信じて任せてくれ。
Dead. Don't fuck with Omnimon.
さあ行くわよ。
Don't fuck with Omnimon.
混合界マンダラ。
I missed. Don't miss Magna Angemon. You're my man. Angel. Dude. I don't know.
私を信じて任せてくれ。
Look at that. The battle was over before it even started.
片付いたよう
Probably got piddly experience, but that's fine. Agumon's kind of, you know, broken as shit right now. Fresh snakehead, superpower pineapple. Agumon, time for some num-nums. Once it'll let me get into
な
it.
のはこいつらは一体。
Yeah. Num-nums. He's so overpowered. Like, oh my god, 2 full playthroughs of getting, like, every stat-boosting item ever. He has mega-level stats as a rookie.
心の影よ、主が差し向けたのね。
心の影。
I'm gonna let this go into
こ
auto
の世
again.
界に取り込まれかかったものの、意識から生み出された存在なの。
主のやつまだ人間を取り込むことを諦めてないのか。ということは他のみんなも同じように自分の影に襲われてるってこ
Oh,
と。
absolutely guaranteed.
おそらくは。
僕らにはみゆきがいたから乗り切れたけど、みんなは。
ええ、急ぎましょう。
You got no faith in your friends to be able to deal with their own insecurities? How is there a map? Adoration and envy. Clashing values. Sibling bonds. Free bat. Why is there a free battle here? What could even possibly War Greymon and Metal Greymon? I can use Metal Greymon. Let me get Grindosaur up. Grindosaur, Digimon Survive, all Digimon. Let's look at the stuff for Metal Greymon, because I already have a War Greymon sitting in the wings. And I gotta collect them all. I gotta get all the Digimon. I mean, it's not Pokemon, but I'm gonna catch them all. I'm doing pretty good so far, to be perfectly honest. I'm actually doing really good. Okay. Free bat. And who knows if there could be a surprise Digimon in there somewhere too. Nope, that's it. Let's get the partners in here that I have access to, and then the rest can be low-level shipmons. So they can potentially stop being low-level shitmons. Which, I mean, we're getting pretty close.
信じて前に進むだけだ。
Start bat time. Okay, 2 War Greymon.
僕の番だね。
We're gonna talk to Metal Greymon. We do have some told you an idea you believed in was incorrect. We would thank that person. If your friend was off causing trouble, how would you deal with it? Scold them. Sometimes you have to act on emotion instead of logic, don't you think? Hi, honey. Logic, right? Yeah, be true to yourself. Okay. Alright, let's see what percent of a chance I get of this guy to join my team. 47%, not great. What do I get from him if I ask for an items? Shit, I kinda need perfect enlightenment slabs. Ah, well, probably show up more, so be my friend, please. Let's go! Alright, I don't care about the rest of them, so, kill. Of course, he's just gonna immediately go to Omegamon. Wow. Just absolutely wiped out War Greymon. Are we gonna completely decimate this War Greymon as well? Oh fuck yeah, we are. He's catching this Pokemon. Well, I did. I did get it. Bunch of them leveled up. Oh, got an ultimate enlightenment slab. That's actually also very handy. Alright, Metal Greymon. Gained him. What other free bat we got? Is it, oh, Beelzemon, Marine Devimon, and Myotismon. I already have all of those, I think. Yeah, there's Beelzemon, Marine Devimon, and Myotismon. Yeah, I already got those. Oh, okay, they're now the lowest ones. A Tentomon and a fucking... God, I have so many low-level ones. I mean, well, low-level. The lowest level right now being 30. That's my lowest level creatures. 30. Alright. What do you evolve into? I already have both of this and this. You're forever a War Greymon. Cool. But I do have another perfect enlightenment slab, so I could make someone a Mega. I don't have a Phoenixmon yet, do I? I do not. I don't have a Piedmon either. I don't have fucking Falcor either, but I don't want to give up my Angelwomon yet. I kind of want to have a backup. And there's no way in hell I am turning this Magna Angemon into any of these. I don't like Seraphimon that much. I prefer Magna Angemon to Seraphimon. Give me the ultimate. I don't like the Mega. He looks cooler. Looks a lot cooler. Where's the Ruby reward? Oh, I turned it off just because she keeps walking in on her own anyway, so it feels like a waste of people's points. That's all. She just kind of walks in on her own, so it's like, what's the point of even me having as a redeem? She's just gonna show up anyway. Already have that. Already have that. Maybe later. I just want to see what my other options are for... Okay, I technically don't have a Varaduramon or a Phoenixmon. I already have you, so you're forever that. You're already a Mega. I already have... technically, I don't have the Dynamon. I technically don't have Bolt Bowdamon. Oh my god, so many things become fucking Piedmon. It's ridiculous. Okay, you're forever that. Ooh, yeah, I don't have, wait, do I have a Hercules Kabuterimon? I thought I did. Do I? No, I don't have a Hercules Kabuterimon. Oop, wrong button. Damn it, that's Agumon. But I also don't have a Grand Kawagamon. I only have one. What do you become? Oh, Saber Leomon and another version of Sakuyamon. That's just even weirder. This Lion Man is becoming a Shrine Maiden? Digimon, just Digimon. Already have both of those. Don't have the Marine Angemon. Oh, I mean, I kinda do. Oh yeah, I made something into Plutomon. Forgot about that. No, not doing that. What other... Yeah. There she is. See? No point in me making her redeem when she's just gonna walks in on her own all the time. Silly girl. Silly, silly girl. Oh, I do have that. Why didn't I evolve him yet? Is it because he's the Mega Kabuterimon or the Jewel Beamon? I mean, I did have a Jewel Beamon and I made him Bancho Stingmon. So maybe bring Flymon up to one of these two? I mean, if I do that, cool, done. But if I make him into Mega Kabuterimon, I can turn Mega Kabuterimon into Hercules Kabuterimon. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright. Make you Mega Kabuterimon. And we'll turn Mega Kabuterimon into Heracles Kabuterimon. Alright. Are there any other champions I can bring up to evolutions they don't have? No. Not there. I already have both. I already have those. I already have both. Somehow you're a champion and I already have both. I already have all three. What else we got? I already have both. What can it even become again? Okay, you can become a Phoenixmon, so I could just eventually get another one of those slabs, make you Phoenixmon, turn the Meramon into a replacement Blue Meramon. Great evolution, by the way. He's a red fireman, and then he evolves into a blue fireman. Don't even get me started on fucking Gotsumon. You know what? I'm gonna start myself. I'm gonna start myself. God, I hate this so much, but it's just like so Digimon. Where's the picture? Right there. So just kind of ignore the stuff at the very ends. That's gonna appear. It's just look at this thing's rookie form, its champion, and its ultimate. You see anything wrong with this? That seems totally fine, right? Yes! How creative. Like, you can't get any more creative than this. The gray rock man turns into a bluish white rock man who turns into a greenish white rock man. Fucking Gotsumon. His evolutions are literally all recolors. This motherfucker. And also just the Digimon, you know, designers themselves. They made that. They fucking made that. They're like, yes, nothing wrong with that. I'm sure they'll love it. And it's looking like I don't really have anything more I can bring up right now. I could fight. I could also do the Mugen Recollection for more super experience. I don't really need the super experience. I'll just go with that just to see if I get another round of like Metal Greymon or something. Or if I get good item drops from them. Holy shit. One moment. Maybe I can find out if I get any good items from them. Let's see. Myotismon. What are your drops? Not helpful. Where is Marine Devimon? There you are. What do you drop? Not helpful. And who was the last one? Oh yeah, Beelzebub. Beelzebub. What do you have, sir? Oh. Huh. Well, alright, it's worth it to fight just with Beelzebub. The stuff he drops is actually pretty decent. Okie doke. No worries. Have fun. This will go very quickly because I'm just gonna auto battle it. Of course. Auto battle, full power. Oh my god, if I wipe out all three, that'd be amazing. Well, wiped out two and froze the third. I'll take it. You guys are gonna do jack shit, I can tell you that right now. They're gonna do absolutely nothing. They're rookies. They'll probably forever be rookies. Alright, that's down. Now it's just one Marine Devimon to go. Tentomon. Buddy, you were gonna do nothing. Well, Megamon's got this. GG easy. And they get a bunch of experience. Oh my god, they're still go- oh my god, that Tentomon's just like ate it all. Oh. Just the all-purpose ointment? Bullshit. Alright, what's the next free bat? Huh. Piedmon. I'm pretty sure I don't have... yeah, I definitely don't have Piedmon, so it might be worth it just to at least try. Yeah, I think it'll be worth it to at least try to get him. Where's your page? Damn it. Piedmon. There we are. And, well, I mean, if he dies, I get something decent from it. Actually, Actually, yeah, I'm not going to actually try to get him, because I have enough guys that can just evolve into him. I'm just going to talk to him enough to, be able to get an item off of him. So, let's do it. That's it. I'm just going to talk to him enough, and then ask for an item instead. I'll always get an item. Always bring the partners for this round, and then just everyone that's low level comes next, so they get experience.
迷わない。
Alright, Piedmon, you're gonna give me that shit.
僕の番だね。
Alright, Piedmon, let's go. Hard to believe there are monsters out there that coexist with humans. Is that a problem? We needs servants. Oh my fucking god. Inferior creatures surrender and you may yet live. Yeah, that's okay. The other one's charging, so we're fine. Like, I'd believe that. And do you like the moon? The sight of a full moon is so heartwarming, don't you think? That's a random thing. Makes me feel alive. I shall heed a single request. You've earned it. Oh, we got 17% chance? Yeah, there was no way I was getting it. Give me items, please. Thank you! So what do Monzemon and Edamon have, I wonder? Grindosaur, you were so helpful. Perfect Enlightenment Slab, I already have enough of those. Edamon? Okay, no, they can just die. Yeah, they can just die. I got what I needed and wanted.
Omega-mon. 受けて立つ。来い。大切なものを守るために。悪夜門。
Wendigomon, you're not taking them on. I'm sorry. Oh my god, Biomon, you're not doing it. Alright, Omegamon, do your thing. It's one dead. One more. Yeah, I saw that happening. That's fine, though. Death means nothing to these things. Alright, Omegamon, you're gonna finish it off with your big giant wolf cannon again. I win. Let's see how much experience these guys get. Damn. I got two perfect enlightenment slabs anyway. Yeah, well. I'm gonna have a surplus of those, and there's no way I can get rid of them. Phoenixmon, Blue Marimon, and Garudamon. Curious. I mean, I don't have a Phoenixmon yet. Rib Party set, that's a thing. I might try for the Phoenixmon. I know I'm kind of like really hyper-focusing on the Digimon right now, but yeah, it's just, these are some pretty high-level Mons and some decent Mons that I could get some good items off of, too. The Garudamon, I can just let it die. And Blue Marimon. Blue Marimon, where are you? Right here. You drop. Okay, so I can try for the Phoenixmon. Yeah, I'm gonna try for the Phoenixmon, and then I'm actually gonna go back to story. A real story. Sorry if I'm just kind of really delaying it and doing this. But some good experience. Like, look at that. They're getting there. They're getting close to Agumon's level. And my level 30 shitmons are getting out of, you know, being level 30. I have a Digimon for every occasion. Ooh, these guys are fast. Okay, we're gonna talk to Phoenixmon. What kind of human are you? The squishy kind? My own kind of human. What do you think is the most important thing in building trust? Opening up. Are their bonds stronger than family? There must be. Good enough. Alright, what do you want? Come with me, please. Let's go! Phoenixmon right off the hop. Alright, everything else gets to die. Fucking Attribution's actually pretty damn fast.
受けて立つ来い大切なものを守るために悪やもんそれがこの本望大門だら
It's fine, Gazmon, I don't care. You're weak sauce anyway. Let's go. Alright, let's see how much levels these guys gain. Not bad. Being spawned, boost seed, great growth stone, and clean dressing. I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. Now they're just back to the same thing, so I'm not gonna... now is a perfect time to stop doing that. Alright, I got some stuff, so guess what? You are now gonna become Grand Kawagamon, because I said so. Yeah, big bug. I got 2 big bugs. And actually, I do have a regular Kawagamon, and I can turn him into a replacement Okuamon. There. Tentomon, I cannot digivolve yet. I don't have enough items. But I have a choice of Kabuterimon, Kawagamon, or a Flymon. If I get more Tentomon, I can fill that out even more. But yeah, there we go. That worked out nicely. And actually, I got a few more entries I can read for Megas. Because Heracles, Kabuterimon, and Grand Kawagamon. So, an ultimate insectoid monster. Its body glitters gold, and it zooms around the world at incredible speeds. There are few who can rival Heracles Kabuterimon in this ultimate form. Guess who can rival him? Mega form of a Kawagamon monster. Particularly evil for an insectoid monster. An encounter with Grand Kawagamon in the spell's doom. Wow. It normally lives deep within the forests of the other world. Wow, this is the worst translation so far. Particularly evil for an insectoid monster, an encounter with Grand Kawagamon in the spell's doom. In the spell's doom. Fuck. How many more slots else are we missing here? Okay, I've never gotten Patamon yet. Never gotten Gatomon. Or Tsuruimon. Leomon. And then a whole bunch of Megas I have not seen yet. Oh, plus Piedmon and Saber Leomon. I'm actually doing pretty good. Alright, well... I've got to kind of help my friends, so let's go help my friends. What? I think that was Minoru. Well, either that or a shadow. Hang on, Minoru. I'm coming! Yeah, there's a shadow. Oh. Oh. No. Stop it. Please, just stop. I can't do anything right. I'm useless. The only one who's a complete failure. Fucking Minoru. I don't know. I hate the long drawn out screams. Cut it out! Minoru, try and stay focused. I can't protect anyone. Not even myself. I don't have always courage, or Takuma's strength, or anything. I'm no hero. And I never will be. Oh, they're making the poor boy cry! No! No! Bad game. Bad game. No making Minoru cry. Shut up! Don't say that. Please, just don't. I know, right, okay? Minoru. I know I'm worthless. A total failure. No good at sports, school, or anything. I know I'm trash. That's why I act so cheerful. I try to smile to drown it all doubt. God damn. Alright. The moral route is the break them route. I laugh just to keep the darkness at bay, so I keep going despite how pathetic I am. I thought maybe I could just keep up a good front. Someone would help me. The others are all so amazing. I can't keep up. I'm the only complete failure here. It's true. Takuma and Aoi are both really amazing. They're so dependable and brave. Wow. I don't fucking know. Why do they gotta do these creepy groans? You wanna hear something funny? I always wanted to be a hero. Like on TV. I couldn't do it. I failed. Takuma, Aoi, everyone else, they're the real heroes. Why did it have to turn out like this? I never wanted it to be this way. God damn. Yeah, this is just talk until they break. Jesus. That's what Minoru's been thinking? But he's not like that at all. I have to set him straight. Minoru, listen to me. Wait! Professor? Why would you stop me? Why shouldn't I say something? I know it must be hard, but this is his trial to overcome. There's a time when a person needs to decide for themselves what their life means to them. Right now, all we can do is watch. Minoru. But I'm worried about Minoru. You just keep babbling on and on about all my worst thoughts and insecurities. I haven't felt this bad since I thought I was gonna poop my pants in elementary school. Wow. Random confession, bro. Poop? Yes. Poop. Shit. Droppings. Excrement. Doo-doo. Number 2. That hardly seems all that embarrassing to me. Professor? Takuma? You're here? No way! How long have you been here? A little while now. Well, why didn't you say something? If I'd known, I would have come up with a better line. Anyway, get ready, fake me. I pooped my pants. For fuck's sakes. What the fuck? Why? Just why? Did not! And I'd have to lose to you either, because I'm not really all that bad. Alright, good job. I think. No, I know it. Yeah, I managed to survive out here in spite of everything. And see, Takuma here help remind me. I got some pretty awesome friends. And if heroes like Takuma and Aoi are friends with me, then I can't be a total failure. Now, I'm done wasting time like this. My friends are waiting for me. I am... Falcomon! Minoru, I'm here. You overcame this trial with your own strength. Just what I was waiting for. Well, try not to be so harsh on me next time, okay? Alright, fight time. What a... Wow. I chose the best one to do first. It's 1. It's a single Kenzoku. Are you shitting me? Alright. Fine. Defeat Kenzoku. It's 1. It's 1. Do I have access to a Megamon? Oh no! I have to have Gabumon in the party to use a Megamon. Alright. That's fine. So I got him. I can't do anything right. I'll never be a hero. You're right. I never seem to do anything right. I probably held the others back. But in spite of all that, there's one thing I can do better than anyone. Something I can do better than anyone? I can act cheerful, stay positive, and always be the life of the party. And unlike some gloomy sap like you, I can keep everyone's spirits up. No, that's a lie. Well said, Minoru. Nothing could be more true. The strength of your heart is where your true power lies. Yeah, you said it. Oh, wow, wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now you've gone. You did it, Minoru. You beat your demons.
Yoshi, 俺が行こう。
Arduraman, let's go.
アロデルモン、覚悟はいいか。
Aurora Undulation.
Undulation.
Let's go. I love the team attack.
勝利はいつもこの手にある。
Cool, that was easy. And Telemon got some levels. We got a fresh snakehead. Those are like the best item in the game. For like healing and everything. Huh. Man, that was a close one. Those jerks. Going after my insecurities. That master's gonna pay for this. Yeah, let's go teach him a lesson. And Minoru, one more thing. As far as I'm concerned, you're my hero. Here's to an ongoing, beautiful friendship, Takuma. Oh, great. That means I'm gonna have to do Valley Girl Floramon today. Why would I ever need to go back here? Oh, good lord. Okay, so... Oh my god, that's where it's gonna be. Aoi and Saki. So... Oh, fuck. Some of the worst voices possible. Alright, let's just get it over with. I'm not bothering with those. Takuma? Did you hear something just now? Is it another shadow? Oh boy. That's terrifying. That sounded like Aoi and Saki. It must be their shadows. Are they under attack? Oh my god, fucking Miyuki. Okay. It's okay, Takuma. If their shadows are here, that means Aoi and Saki can't be too far. Oh yeah! We should take a look around. We're gonna find them easily. Yeah, there's the shadows. Too much. This is all too much for me. Please, don't hate me. Yeah! I'm not doing screams. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Especially not today. I just can't. What are those things? Fake versions of us? I don't like this. We should run. I wish they wouldn't count on me. Why do they all put so much faith in me? I'm no good at this kind of thing. I'm really just awkward and shy. Deep down, I'm a coward. I only pretend like I'm strong. Because I don't want them to hate me. Please don't hate me. Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah, this is certainly something. What is this? Why is this happening?
Shut up! Stop talking like me! Please, no. How do you know how I feel? Don't say that out loud! Stop putting everything on me. Please, don't hate me.
Oh my god. Why is this chapter the break them by talking chapter?
Enough already! Please, stop! You have to stop saying that!
Oh, there we go. Finally. Now, let me guess. We're gonna have to wait for them to go past their own trials again. My god. Takuma! I found them! They're under attack! Right. Let's go save them.
No!
Miyuki? Why are you stopping me?
You can't help them with this. It's something Aoi and Saki need to overcome themselves. This is their moment of truth. It's not our place to interfere.
A moment of truth? For Aoi and Saki?
Please, your trust is more than I can bear. I'm scared and I don't know what to do. I know. It's true. I am scared. It's too much responsibility. What if I let everyone down?
I mean, she did pretty good for like 2 weeks.
It's true. I'm a coward. I don't know what I'm doing, and the responsibility scares me. But when people are in trouble, I still want to help, and my friends are counting on me. I'm a coward. All I ever do is run away, and I hate myself for it. Well, yeah. It's not very hard to scare me. At times, I even hated myself for that. But you know what? Who cares? Just because here's the thing. Everyone gets scared. And what's the point in hating yourself anyway? Doesn't that just make you miserable?
Wow. I'm sorry, I cannot take those ooh, ah, seriously.
My friends count on me because they believe in me. That gives me all the courage I need. I've learned to accept myself for who I am. I don't hate myself anymore. Because now I have friends, and they all care for me.
Oh, fuck. Labramon, too. I mean, I knew this was coming.
That's right. Everyone believes in Aoi. And if things ever get really bad, she can always count on me.
God, why did I give fucking Labramon a whiny voice?
Labramon.
There we go, Valley Girl, here we go again.
I could never hate you, Saki. After all, everybody loves you.
Fucking God. Oh, I'm glad they didn't talk too much.
Floramon. No. You will not escape. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're Kenzoku. Who'd have thought? Whoa. At least this wasn't a joke like Minoru's. I pooped my pants. No, I didn't. I'm bringing Gabumon just so I can do Omnimon. Start bad time. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go, Mega Mall. Alrighty. Now, no matter what, they're not gonna die in one shot. That makes sense, though, because they both have to have their scenes. Froze that bitch.
I'm scared. I feel so insecure. I can't handle everyone else's trust. Yes, I do struggle with insecurity. I don't think I have what it takes to lead everyone. What? Aoi? But I don't have to do it all myself. When I'm struggling, I can rely on my friends. And by leaning on one another, we all support each other. That's my kind of leadership. You said it, Aoi. And don't forget, you can rely on me too.
Oh my god, I'm lightheaded already. Give me a second here, guys. I can only do some of these voices for so long. It just, ooh. Whew. Ooh. I need another minute here.
I rely on you all the time, Labramon.
Alright, you're gonna disappear now. Bye bye. Evolution to Anubismon. Wait, what the fuck did you become? Oh, I can't do it anymore. Alright, attack. Armament. Dead. Alright, Floramon and Saki's turn.
Please, don't hate me. I don't want to be alone. You're right. Rejection is really scary. Saki? What are you saying? I'm such a coward. Such a liar. I hate myself. No, that's where you're wrong. I could never hate myself. After all, even if I don't like who I am, how could anyone else? Besides, I've learned I don't have to worry about everyone liking me all the time. Because I've come to trust that my friends really do care about me. Now that's more like it! You're a good person, Saki, and everybody likes you! Thanks, Floramon.
Alright, bye-bye Shadow Saki. Bye-bye. Alright, Karasmon, medium. Or Sarasmon. Yeah, go Karas. Or Sarasmon sounds good. There, you're poisoned and I took some health. Alright, now Megamon's gonna finish it. Ditch. Nice. Crunchy apple and a fresh snakehead. I'll take it. Why not? Are either of you hurt?
We're alright, thanks. But I guess you saw some pretty embarrassing stuff just now.
You know what? It's weird, but I don't remember seeing anything at all.
That's okay. You don't have to hide it. We're friends, right? We can trust each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah! We're friends! We could never think less of you! Thanks, Agumon.
Cool, that was done fast. Yeah, the free bat's gonna be the exact same thing. Yep, last one, sibling bonds. So great. Young child and older brother. Did you hear that? This must be Kaito and Miyu's shadows. Are we gonna stop ourselves from interfering?
Kaito!
Miyu, stay back! I'll deal with these things! Oh. I'm a terrible brother. I couldn't keep my sister safe. Ugh. What kind of brother fails to protect his sister? That can never happen again. Stop it! Not another word out of you!
I'm a burden to my family. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have moved. My parents wouldn't treat me like some kind of disease. I wish I could just disappear. How? How can you know what I'm thinking?
Stop this right now! Both of you, get out of our heads! Stop hurting us like this! Stop hurting Miyu! Good lord.
I wish I could just disappear. So what? Is it the worst you can do? Because I can take a lot more than that.
Good job, Miyu.
After everything we've been through, this is nothing. Oh. It's all because of me. All because I'm such a burden. You know what? Yeah, I could be a burden. I could be selfish and half-hearted sometimes too. That's never stopped my brother from caring about me. Not once. He is the greatest, most caring brother in the entire world.
Miyu? Is that how you really think of me?
What? Don't act so surprised. This is the worst. I just so wanted to keep that a secret. You're gonna pay for making me say that.
I failed. My sister. Hey, didn't you hear that, you big phony? Miyu thinks I'm the best brother in the world. I don't care what you say to me now.
Let's finish these freaks, Kaito.
Got it, Miyu. Alright, cool. They managed to, you know... They did it themselves. Easily. Oh, fuck. I got really numb for a second. Kaito! Miyu! Agumon, we gotta help them! Right! Just weird, funny bone there for a second. Strange. Weird. Probably just the way I was having it lie. Alright. No, not Renamon. Gabumon. Just for the Omegamon. Oh, this makes it easy. They're lined up perfectly. Take a double shot at them. Like, that's just too easy. They're not going to die right away because they have to have that scene each, but this is fine. Oh, look at that. They're frozen. Even better. I have to protect my sister. I have to. You little punk. Kaito, don't listen to him. That's not how you really feel. No, Dracmon. That is how I feel. Kaito? You're right. I'll do whatever it takes to protect Miyu. But so what? I'm her brother. Of course I'm gonna look out for her. And here's the thing, you stupid phony. She's not so weak that she can't do anything herself. If you forget that and get overprotective, then you're really in for it. Okay. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. You're a real piece of work, Kaito. Oh, shut up. Let's do this already. That was easy. Evolution to Beelzemon. Not Bolt Battlemon. I'm going Beelzemon. Not dead yet. Alright, now they gotta have their moment.
I'm nothing but a burden. All of this, everything, it's all my fault. Don't be ridiculous! How could all this possibly be Miyu's fault? Well, I really did used to think that, you know. Miyu? Oh, but not anymore. Thanks to you and the others, I've changed. Sitting around crying about things won't help. I just can't let the others protect me.
You can do it yourself, right?
I need to stand on my own 2 feet and take care of things myself. I'm doing just fine now, thanks to you, Syakomon. My friends. And my brother.
Okay, I added a Mai in there before Syakomon, but whatever. I just kind of got into the moment. Or whatever. I don't know, I can't think. I can't words right now.
Oh, Miyu.
Wow, gone. No more. Thank God. Marine Angemon. Ocean Love! Alright, should be Omegamon's turn again. In theory. In theory. Yep. Supreme Cannon their asses. Easy. Crunchy clobber carrot. Look at that. I got more food for Agumon. More num-nums. How'd you like that, losers? Go on. Say something. Guess they're all gone already. You okay, Miyu?
You lost it again, didn't you, Kaito? I don't know what's wrong with you. What have you gotten hurt?
Oh, sorry.
But Thank you. Miyu? Am I hearing things? I could have sworn you just said. Thank you. You heard right. I'm glad you kept me safe. Yeah. You're welcome. You know, you're being super cute right now. Ugh, gross! I don't want to hear that from my brother. No, it's gross no matter what. So hopeless. Well, I'm really glad you're both okay. Of course. Thanks for showing up, Takuma. I'm gonna help out from now on, too. Okay, cool. You get done with that? Cool, thank you. That means we got... Okay. I'm gonna hit a save right now. Gotta look at the thing here. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be it, guys. This is literally gonna be it. I'm gonna be going into the last battle. So, I am going to, go to the bathroom real quick, because I gotta, use the bathroom. So I'll BRB, and I think we'll just plow through and finish this. So, yeah, be right back. And I am back. So let's just...
いよいよ主との戦いだ。
けど、その前に主の居場所を見つけなきゃ。
I'm sure he'll find us before we find him.
いや、
There he is.
どうやら向こうの方からお出ましのようだぜ。
That was very, very fast that he found us. I mean very, very fast.
現れた。
Oh.
なんぞ思い消さじ。
I'm gonna hit auto for now.
我が世に組みすれば、何じらが望む夢、とこしえなり。
これが主なのか。
いかにも、我こそがこの世界の主。この世界の自我、世界の管理者にして慈悲深き者。
Kill everything.
はあ、てめえ何を言って。おいおい、多分こいつに話は通じないぜ。言ってることわけわからねえし。
話なんていいよ。やるべきこと分かってるもん。
ああ、そうだな。
そう、よくわかるよ。あれがこれから戦うべき相手ってこと。
Damn straight.
感じる。あいつからこれまで囚われていった子供たちの魂を。あいつは子供たちの魂を貪り、この世界を保ってきた。私の魂も。
So if we kill him, we'll release the souls of all the other children he's captured. That's something, give them a actual final, peace in the afterlife.
魂を。じゃあ、修二さんや亮もあいつに。
あいつによって世界の糧とされてしまった。
So he's the one who consumed Shuji and Rio. Now he's coming after us too. He's been behind everything. If we don't stop him, he's gonna attack our world. I hate him. I want him to pay for what he's done. I went through hell because of him. But there must be some reason he's done all this. Is there any way we could talk to him? Maybe we could talk. It's the moral choice, apparently.
せめて話はできないのか。理由だけでも聞かせてくれないか。
たくま。
無理だ。こいつは俺たちを意識すらしてねえよ。強大な力で全てを抑えつける嵐や雷のような意志のない災害のようなものだ。
I better have enough spots to bring everyone for this. Like all the partners. Please let me have enough spots to bring all the partners I have. Because that's just super fitting.
たくまくんの優しさは尊いが、もはや対話の段階はとうに過ぎているのだよ。
No more talk.
終わりにしよう。
We gotta
そして
man up here.
帰りましょう。
Without being the toxic masculinity, man up.
あと少しで私たちは帰れる。
そうだ。帰ろう。全員で。
Damn straight. We're finishing this today, I guess.
さあ、やるぞ。
Fighting time.
我は世界のことあり。
Oh, all the partners are in here, and I have room for 2 more. Well, I'll do what I did last time. Magnanjamon and Anjawomon. Gotta have the angels on our side. Master. So the master's defeated and we win. That makes sense. Alright. You know what? I'm going straight. I was kind of thinking maybe I do War Greymon and Metal Garurumon just so I have more turns. So I have one extra person out there hitting, but while I'm going Omegamon, this is our final battle. We gotta go all out. You have to absolutely go all out. I did decently. That's some decent damage to him. I don't think your attack... Yeah, your attack won't reach. That's fine. And neither will yours, I don't think. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're going all out, so strongest forms we have. Duramon. At least I don't have to worry about anyone dying for good. Alright, can't reach that with him yet. No. Beelzemon stronger. It's true, Mega is much stronger.
私の番ね。もっと守れる力を。行きましょう。
At least for this final battle, there's actually, you know, everyone a Mega. Unlike the last time where there's only like maybe a few of them. Everybody has a Mega this time. Karasmon medium, Sarasmon medium, let's go! Wait, you have insane range. Ah, but not enough to get to that, that's fine.
受けて立つ来い何より大切なものを守るために悪夜門力は満ちました
Alright, Master, what do you got? Beam of Light? How much? Oh, it actually doesn't do that much damage. That's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. Omegamon's like breaking this fight. Powder Oh, you're gonna bring in some monsters to help, huh? Or are they gonna heal you?
なんだあれは一体
Okay, yeah, he's absorbing their power, I guess.
何かが集まって主に吸収されていく。
この感じまさかさらに力を増しているっていうのか
Fine, I have multiple turns of my megas to go and hit him again. Ah, he healed himself, okay. And boosted himself, that's fine. It's okay. It's totally fine. Trust me, it's fine. Yeah, he's back to full health and his defense is higher, but I have how many megas right now? Also, it looks like his buffs are gone. Ah, he can't get the double impact yet. We're getting there, though. Yeah, I don't think his buffs lasted anymore. Yeah, his buffs are gone. I tore through them just so easily. And to think, if I had Ryo and Shuji, the Angemon and Magna Angemon would be replaced with their Mons. But I like the feeling of there being, you know, of also just having these holy angels on our side to help. Alright, Master, what's up now?
なんて強さなの。
確かに強い。想定外だ。ここへ来てさらに力を増すとは。
We're winning.
このままじゃ干し切られちゃう。だったら
Miyuki, what are you doing?
姉さん、何を。
みゆき、
天に輝うあまたの
Okay, you're singing your song.
星よ
この歌はみゆきがいつも歌っていた。
いにしえよ
Everyone's back up. I'm being winded.
ぬくもりは消えず
Oh, she debuffs him. Okay. Not that it really matters. Kind of kicking his ass anyway. Damn.
はわ花を
God. These
主が
noises.
苦しんでいる。
This man sounds like he's passing the biggest of shits.
空間が歪んで奴の体に異変が。空間の歪みが奴の動きを止めようというのか。
Eh?
はおいおい、誰だよ。こんな時にスマホ鳴らしてるやつは。
Of course the phone goes off.
ミノルくんのポケットから聞こえる気がするけど。
あ、俺か。
Oh my god, dude. Is this really the time?
母ちゃんから電話。嘘だろ。
Yeah, hi, Mom. Sorry, I'll call you back. Fighting God.
私のも鳴ってる。あ、私のもだ。ちょっと待って。文字化け全然してないんだけど。これ、元の世界と連絡取れるってこと？
Is this the time for this, though?
どうなってんだ。なんで今さら。
Oh, it's because she's... Oh, I get it. It's because she's singing the song, she's opening that portal to the other world, so things are able to go through again. The text isn't all garbled? Not for anyone? Does that mean mine's working too?
母さん。
I have several missed calls from my mom, along with a bunch of texts.
こんなに心配してたんだ。
一体何が起こっているんだ。
みんなどうしたの？スマホ？
They worked again, properly.
姉さん、ダメだ。歌をやめては。
Oh my god. That's fine. He's debuffed enough. We got him.
みんな、今は戦いに集中して。
I was about to say.
たくまさん、私が歌っているうちに。
わかった。残りの力をぶつける。
This thing is fighting for his life on the toilet. That's all these sounds remind me of. Just someone really having to push a big one. Is that crass? Yes. Do I care? Not really. You've seen my channel. The shit we talk about here. Ah, just out of range. I figured that one would be down. And oh, Omnimon's frozen. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It'll just take a little while until he, you know, stops being frozen. There, that's what I was waiting for. Hey, Omnimon's unfrozen.
それでも強い、強すぎる。せっかくみゆきが歌で動きを封じてるのに。
みゆき、うぬなんぞ飲み込んでくれる。
Oh, come on. Not again.
みゆき。やめろ。みゆきから離れろ。
So strong. He's just too powerful. Is there no way we can beat him after all?
何か聞こえる。人の声か。メール。
なんか友達から回ってきたんだけどさ、これに映ってんのタクマじゃね？
なんだこれ。動画？
Do not tell me they're getting a live feed video of this fight.
元の世界でピエモンと戦った時の。
ねえねえ、これ見て。すごいんだから。
本物？信じられない。さすがに嘘だろ、こんなの。
動画にたくさんコメントが。
捏造だろこれって。どこのサイトで拾った画像だよ。最近のネットは野暮になったもんだ。嘘を楽しむ余裕もないとは。
嘘じゃありません。私の友人が送ってくれたものです。
関係あるか知らないけど、俺も似たような噂を聞いたことが。
こんなにたくさんの人がこれを見てる。
What is the belief of everyone?
この光は。
Give them power?
これは一体。
Okay, we're finishing Digimon Survive today. Well, this route.
主が動揺してる。ならばチャンスなのか。
来て、ラブレモン。わかったわ、
青い。Okay, they get buffs
俺た
now.
ちの番だぜ、ファルコモン。任せておけ、ミノル。やっちまえ、ドラキモン。オッケー、カイト。
Alright, so they're getting buffs from everyone's belief in them from that fight that Agumon and Piedmon had. Alright, I'll take it.
じゃあお願いね、フローラモン。もうさっき言ったらしょうがないわね。
行くぞ、アグモン。
タグマ。
Let's do this. Oh yeah, Renamon, Gabumon, yeah, they get buffs too, I guess. Even though Miyuki's being consumed still. Does Omegamon get double buffs? Because he's two of them together? Or does he just get a single buff? Ah, it doesn't matter, really. Won't matter in the end. Alright, let's see how much damage we do now that we're buffed. Okay, like double. That's pretty good. Ooh, almost dead. I was about to say, if fucking Marine Angemon is... Oh my god, Marine Angemon is gonna kill this thing with the power of love. Of all things, Marine Angemon massacred the Master! Let's go! So that would be the... That's the moral route. What else do I... Oh my god, everyone like fucking leveled up. So yeah, that's the moral route then. We just straight up kill the Master. Alright, let's see what happens. We gotta watch the ending. Okay, dude, come on. Pinch and squeeze. Alright, where's Miyuki though?
光が舞っていく。あれはもしかして主に取り込まれた生贄の魂？
Mm-hmm. Have to be.
あの中に修二や龍馬。終わったんだ。
Yep, it's over.
そうだね。ごめん。僕もう立っていられないよ。
It's fine, Agumon. You deserve rest.
だな。僕もだよ。ちょっと座ろうか。おい、あれ見ろ。
Oh, come on, now what?
主のいたところに。これは。
これこそ主の本体。囚われた生贄の魂が浄化され、
Oh.
残された本来の主
So
の
it's
自
just a
我。
ball of light.
しかし、それももう消えようとしている。
そんな。じゃあ、まだ主は生きてる。
Of course.
本当に平気なの？
けど、もう消えちまうんだろ？俺たちに害はないよな。
どうするの？
ミュウ、警戒しておけ。あまり近づくんじゃないぞ。
待って、何か聞こえる。
本当だ。光の中から何か声がする。
消えものし、消えものし。うわ。
これはあいつの声。
ただこの世を守りたもう願い抱くばかり。
You're not gonna make us feel bad for him now, are you? Right at the end?
このままでは世は壊れるばかり。二円は力で守らなくては。それこそ世を守りうる方法。信じせし。
この世界のために。
Great, now we feel bad.
聞いた。私たちのために生贄を集めてたんだって。
俺たちのためか。俺たちとこの世界のために。
それはきっとすっごく大変だったんだと
Great.
思う。
Now we feel bad for
僕
him.
たちの世界は主に助けられてきたんだ。
He did it in the worst way possible.
でもそれは良くないことだよ。
アグモン。
子供を生贄にしないといけない世界なんてもうとっくに壊れてしまってるんだ。そんな世界なんていらない。
そうね。
ああ。
そんな世界はいっそ滅びてしまえばいいんだ。
アグモン、 僕たちは自分の世界に帰りたかっただけ。僕たちの世界を守りたかっただけなんだ。この世界を消すなんて望んでいない。
たくま、ありがとう。僕らのせいでたくさんの子供が死んだのに、僕らのことを心配してくれて。
悪魔たちのせいじゃない。そんなはずないだろ。
でも誰かを犠牲にしないでこの世界を守る方法があるの？
Maybe.
わからない。だけど何か方法があるはずだ。共存できる方法がきっと何か。
たくまさ
ん。みゆき、教授、何か方法は？
Like, I mean, presumably their world survived in the Harmony route where the Master was completely destroyed. In fact, he was taken over by Piedmon, and we killed them outright. But you know, Digimon were still around, even appearing in the real world to partner to more children. So there's got to be some way to keep the world around.
そう言われても私だって同じ気持ちだけど。でも
いや、一つだけ方法があるかもしれん。
教授、
我々人間がこの世界と獣神に何らかの影響を及ぼすことは間違いない。
Okay.
でなければ今のこの状態はありえない。
確かに。戦ってる最中のことを覚えてるか？声がいっぱい聞こえて四角い光がたくさん。
あれって結局何だったのかしら。あれなんだか SNS みたいだった。
SNS？
そう、それ SNS でバズったみたいな。
僕が一度向こうに帰った時にピエモンと戦ったところを誰かが撮影してて、それが拡散されていろんな人が反応してたんだ。え、じゃあマジでバズってたの？
どうやらこの場所は現実世界と異世界の狭間らしい。スマホに電波が届いたのもその影響だろう。そして何より重要なのはあの声や光だと私は考えている。
あの SNS みたいなのが？
これはあくまでも推測だが、この世界の維持に必要なのは生贄ではない。むしろ必要なのは生贄の儀式をすることによる畏敬の念、つまりは意識、人の意志、心だ。先ほどは多くの人間の意識がこの世界に一気に向けられることで影響を及ぼしたかもしれん。
So it's following Tinkerbell rules. It exists as long as there's belief.
多くの人がこの世界を認識することで世界は維持される。
そんなバカな。人間が思うだけでこの世界が変わるって。
I mean, I'll let you beat the master.
君の意見ももっともだ。だが、もともと世界というのは人間の意識で作られる。意識によって理想を求め、体現するために社会を作り、環境を構築する。そう。すべては人間の意識がなせるもの。だったら、この異世界を認知することこそ存在を維持するための第一歩なのだ。はじめは私たち。そしてこの世界の存在により多くの人々の意識を向けることができれば、きっと無論この仮説を検証する必要があるわけだがね。
人の意識、もしかしてあの声で主が弱ったのも？
おそらく無関係ではないだろう。卵となった主からは劇場が薄れていた。あれが本来の意志なのだろうな。人々の声によってこの世界を信じる意識によって荒ぶる気を鎮めたというふうに捉えられる。
荒ぶる気を鎮める、まるで神様への奉納みたい。
その通り。本来巫女とは神と人々をつなぐもの。水瀬の歌もそういった効果があるんだろう。だが一人の歌より大勢の声を聞かせる方が訴えかける力は強そうに思わないかな。
getting a lot of stuff thrown at us at the end here.
なんか本当にできそうな気がしてきた。
つまりどういうこ
俺たちの世界の奴らがこの世界のことを信じれば丸く収まるってことだとは思うが。
Yeah, okay.
正直口頭無形すぎて飲み込めね
と？でも
Kaito,
さ
it's easy to follow.
信じる気持ちが世界を救うってなんか良くない？ええ、とっても素敵だと思う。
難しい話でよくわかんないや。たくまはできると思う？
Yeah,
僕は
it has to.
教授を信じるよ。僕たちの意志がアグモンたちの世界を救うんだ。だからアグモン、僕らの世界に一緒に来ないか？
僕もたくまの世界に？
Of course.
おいおい、そんなのありなのか？マジかよ。いいのかそれ。
そうすれば教授の発見が正しいかどうか見届けられるし、何より僕らはずっと一緒にいられるだろ。
たくまと一緒。ずっとたくまと一緒にいていいの？
That's adorable.
もちろんだよ。今までだってそうだったろ。
たくま。
そうよ、ラブラモンもみんなも一緒に行きましょう。葵、
Man, this ending
みん
takes
なで
forever.
私たちの世界に行けばいいのよ。それでずっと一緒に暮らすの。
I mean, Nevermore did warn me that this drags.
そうだぜ。それならもし教授の説が間違っててもお前らだけは。
Okay. Oh, Falcomon doesn't want to abandon everyone,
ア
right?
グモン、
でもたくま、きっとそれはまだ早いよ。
早い？どうして？
どうしてもよくわかんないけど、まだ早い気がするんだ。
そんな。
私たちもみんなアグモンと同じ思いよ。今は一度お別れしなきゃいけないと思うの。
Aww.
ラブラモン？
ガブモン、お前もそうなのか？
まあな。なに、大丈夫さ。ハルが俺のこと見捨てたんじゃないって分かったからな。それにお前が何とかしてくれるんだろう。だったらすぐにまた会える。違うか？
ああ、もちろんだ。もちろんだとも。
アグモン、僕らはここでお別れなのか？
たくま、泣くなよ。教授の話は難しくてよくわからなかったけど、あれってつまりたくまたち人間が僕らのことを忘れない限りこの世界は滅びない、そういうことでしょ。たくまが僕を忘れなければまた会えるって。だから僕たちは待ってるよ。いつまでも僕たちみんな
They gotta go away.
信じてるから。
ああ、もちろん。約束だ。絶対に救ってみせる。この世界と君たちパートナーを。な、そうだろみんな。
ええ、そうよ。
ああ、そうだよな。当たり前だ。
そうだよね。もちろん。
みゆき、頼む。
Isn't goodbye. It's a see
扉を
you
開く
later.
わ。天に輝あまたの星よ。
The portal home.
さあ、行こう。
It's not goodbye. It's see you later.
さよならみんな。さよならたくま。
Oh no.
元気で。
また会おう。
みんなたくまありがとう。
This is Digimon Adventure all over again.
あれからもう1年か。今日ね、またたくまさんたちがここに来るんだよ。
Alright, we
去
gotta
年
get
と
one
同
time
じ課
skip.
外キャンプなんですって。カイトさんたちとも会うんだって。もちろん私たちも一緒にね。また携帯見てる。
いや、やっぱり気になるじゃないか。つまりその情報の拡散スピードにおいて人類意識への定着化がなされたのかどうかが。
あの子たちの世界が大丈夫なのか気になるって素直に言えばいいのに。その携帯普通より古いやつなんでしょ。みんなみたいなスマホに。
Get an intelligent one.
スマホだよ。
いいじゃない、どっちでも。とにかく機種変とか言うのにすればいいのに。
Upgrade.
わかったよ、姉さん。
Oh, it's adorable. Yuki hasn't caught up on all the changes in the past 50 years yet. It's so cute.
たくまくんたちが向こうで撮影した動画や写真をネットに拡散したんだ。それにいつぞやのピエモンや異界への扉の目撃情報と相まって異世界とモンスターのことはすっかりネットの都市伝説として定着したらしい。
みたいね。そのおかげであの神社は人気になって寄付が増えて最
They
近
remade the shrine. Nice.
皮肉よね。あの出来事からあっという間。もう1年になるのね。
まるで新たな信仰だな。現代人にとっての信仰とはネットのデジタルなデータによる情報のことだ。そこに存在する情報は人々の手によって更新され新しく作り変えられていく。人類の意識はその都度あの世界に向けられる。その爆発的なアクセスはおそらくあの世界にも変質をもたらしていくだろう。これからはデジタルデータがあの世界を支えるための新たな形の信仰になる。やがてあの世界が人々からデジタルワールドと呼ばれるようになるかもしれない。
Oh my god.
デジタルワールドか。あの世界に名前はなかったから。
Are you serious?
それもいいんじゃないかしら。
That or the Kemonogami world is going to get named the digital world because of the rumor spread on the internet. Oh my fucking god.
おかげで私は新しい研究テーマができたよ。人間の意識と信仰が次元空間を超越する可能性について。そのメカニズムは未だに私でも解き明かせない。それはおそらく姉さんの歌がどうして二つの世界をつなぐのかにも関係しているんだろう。興味深いよ。もっとも学会では相変わらず変人扱いだけどね。
Of course, you're considered an eccentric.
変人っていうところは合っているかも。
それもそうか。私が思うに土地神としての獣神だった異界のもののけたちはやがてネットの世界を行き交うデジタルな存在へと変化していくだろう。
No.
デジタルなもののけ。
ガブモンたちはデジタルワールドのモンスターということになるね。デジタルなモンスター、略してデジモンとでも呼ばれるかもな。
Really? This is where we get our first mention of the word Digimon. Because of this half-assed backwards jumping through hoops explanation. Oh my fucking god, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, sorry. Everything's just kind of stiffen up. I can close out the walkthrough now, though.
デジモンっていい響きだと思う。
Alright, so I can just call them Digimon now from now on, even though I was before.
でもね、ハル、そういう難しい話、たくまさんたちにあんまりすると嫌われちゃうわよ。今日は1年ぶりの再会なんですもの。楽しいことだけ考えなきゃ。
そうだね、姉さん。気をつけないと。
さあ、そろそろ行きましょう。ほら、携帯をしまって。歩きながら見るのはダメだって聞いたわ。
わかったよ、姉さん。行こ
ねえ、きっとまたレナモンやガブモンにも会えるよね。
ああ、きっと会えるさ。異世界が変質し、ネットの世界に拡散したことで、彼らの世界はこの世界と近しい存在へと変わったはずだ。再び何かのきっかけで扉が開く日も遠くないはずだ。
I'm okay if it just ended here.
ハル見て、みんな来てるわ。あそこで手を振ってくれてる。
ああ、みんな揃っているな。
They haven't aged a day!
ハル、みんなのところまで走ろう。
あ、行こう。
I'll try not to break a hip. It just ends right here into credits. That's the perfect way to end it. I don't need any more talking between them. Just roll credits. Right? Right? Credits. Birth of the Digital Monsters. I am skipping the credit. I don't need the credits. I'm sorry. I'm gonna save. That's another one cleared. Yeah, if Rio's affinity was higher, maybe everyone could have survived. I get it. I get it, game. But hey, look at that. That was the moral ending. We did it. I didn't actually think I'd finish it today. I thought it would take 2 streams. So, well, guess who's gonna have to plan for something different tomorrow morning now. Oops. So that was all right. Nevermore was right. It did kind of drag on there for a bit. A lot of talking, but hey, they got a very optimistic future there. That wasn't too bad. More people survived this time than last time. I mean, yeesh, we ended off, what was it? Yeah, we ended off Harmony with only Takuma, Minoru, Saki, and Aoi living. Miyuki died. Professor died. Kaito died. Miyu died. Rio died. Shuji died. Along with all their partners. So yeah, last route we did, 6 people died. This route, only 2. That's actually pretty good. So yeah, that means the next time we actually surely do Digimon Survive, we'll be going for the Wrathful route. And then, once we get through that, we'll be on to the true route, which will take a lot of time because it's going to be mostly new content. But whatever, is what it is. So yeah, I'm rather happy with that. Yeah, 2.5 hours, we got the last of that route done, so cool. I'm going to switch over to just chatting now. And I'm going to turn this off. Perfect. Okay. So let's look at Alright, so tomorrow was supposed to be Digimon Survive in the morning and then the Doki Doki collab with Jen in the afternoon, but I'm gonna have to change that now because I don't want to start the next round of Digimon Survive right away. I don't want to. I want to do something else tomorrow morning. It could just end up being more Power Wash. In all honesty, it might just be more Power Wash Sim. But we'll see. I'll maybe throw an announcement up in the Discord saying what would you guys rather see tomorrow because we finished a route or not. I'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll get something figured out. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for me from today. Anything else? I haven't really heard anything about the watch along for either tonight or after next week, which is, yeah, that's the thing. This Saturday we won't be able to have a watch along in the Discord because I am going to be out of town doing stuff. So I won't have access to my computer to be able to do any of that. So I might do our watch along tonight. Otherwise, it'll be next Saturday. But I'll kind of decide that in a little bit. And then figure out what we're replacing Digimon Survive tomorrow with. So, yeah. Again, reminder. We are, at the end of the week, we are going to be building this bad boy. Fred Reber's Gundam Pixie. Really, I should start just calling it PJ's Gundam Pixie. That is also going to be my plan, to slowly get the model kits for all of BB Team's mobile suits. I got one. I know where I can get at least 2 more easily. The others, they'll take a little more work, because they're all exclusive, and one is a brand new exclusive, so a little bit harder to get. But I'll make it happen. I will make it happen at some point. So, yeah, that's gonna be it from me from today. So, thanks everyone, for watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.